in the heart of the 7th century Arabian Peninsula, a profound revelation emerged from a quiet cave and transformed the course of human history. This is the story of the rise of Islam, how a single message delivered to a humble man named Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, would ignite a spiritual, social, and global revolution. Before Islam, the Arabian Peninsula was a tribal world. Honor, family, and survival ruled life. There was no central government, only shifting alliances, tribal skirmishes, and deep loyalty to clan identity. Religiously, most Arabs were polytheists. The Kaaba in Mecca, now the holiest site in Islam, was then a shrine to over 300 idols. Mecca was also a booming commercial city, with caravans crossing deserts from Yemen to the Levant. Arab society celebrated oral poetry. Eloquence was power. But with eloquence came deep inequalities. The poor were neglected, women were often oppressed, and slavery was widespread. Born in 570 CE, Muhammad ibn Abdullah, peace and blessings be upon him, was known even before his prophethood as Al-Amin, the trustworthy. Orphaned young, he grew up under the care of his grandfather and then his uncle. As a merchant, he was admired for his honesty and character. He married Khadijah, peace be upon her, a wealthy and respected businesswoman who became his strongest supporter and the first believer in his message. At the age of 40, Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, began seeking solitude in a cave on Mount Hira. It was there, in Ramadan, that the angel Jibreel, peace be upon him, appeared. Read in the name of your Lord, who created, was the first verse of the Quran, not from man, but believed to be from the Creator himself. Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, began sharing the message quietly, first with family, then close friends. Ali, Zayd, Abu Bakr, may Allah be pleased with them, became some of the earliest Muslims. But when the message went public, everything changed. The Quran denounced idol worship, corruption, and injustice, called for monotheism, compassion, and accountability before God. The ruling elites saw it as a threat. Muslims were mocked, tortured, and boycotted. Like Bilal ibn Rabah, may Allah be pleased with him, were brutally punished. Yet their faith only grew stronger. Muslims were forced into a valley outside Mecca, cut off from trade and support. It was a time of extreme hunger and pain. During this hardship, Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, lost both Khadijah and his uncle Abu Talib, his greatest sources of support. That year came to be known as Am al-Hazan, the year of sorrow. Amidst despair came a divine gift, the Isra and Miraj, the miraculous night journey in ascension. Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, was taken from Mecca to Jerusalem, and then through the heavens, where he led the prophets in prayer and received the command for daily Salah, prayer. Soon after, a new hope emerged. Leaders from Yathrib, later called Medina, invited the prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, to lead their city and bring peace among warring tribes. In Medina, Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, became not just a prophet, but a statesman. He drafted the Constitution of Medina, guaranteeing rights to Muslims, Jews, and pagans alike. Conflict with Mecca continued. At Badr, the Muslims achieved a miraculous victory. At Uhud, they faced loss. And during the Battle of the Trench, unity saved the city. But the tide was turning. In 628, a truce was signed, the Treaty of Hudaybiyah. 2 years later, Mecca violated the terms. Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, marched peacefully into Mecca with 10,000 followers. No blood was shed, no revenge taken. He forgave his enemies, destroyed the idols, and rededicated the Kaaba to Allah alone. In 632, during his final pilgrimage, the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, delivered his farewell sermon. No Arab is superior to a non-Arab, nor is a white superior to a black, except by piety and good action. Shortly after, he fell ill and peacefully passed away in the home of Aisha. May Allah be pleased with her. Within a century, Islam spread across North Africa, Persia, Spain, and India. It inspired golden ages of science, medicine, philosophy, and architecture. Today, Islam is followed by nearly 2 billion people across the world. But more than a religion, it remains a way of life, a reminder of justice, mercy, and submission to one God, from the quiet cave of Hira to every corner of the globe. The rise of Islam was not just the rise of a faith, it was the rise of a new vision for humanity. If this journey moved you, consider subscribing for more stories from history that continue to shape our present. Peace be upon you.